discovered what co-working is, and I'll tell you my view of that in a second here, it just was like, wait a minute, that's it. We want to do co-working. We want to create a community in a place where people can rub shoulders and really collaborate with each other, create synergies, and just basically have a more human experience of being an independent worker. Co-working is the choice that you make as an independent professional to work with other people instead of working alone. And alone might mean at home, it might mean in a little office someplace. Co-working, you don't get your own office. You get to pick a spot that you're comfortable in. You can move around when you're not comfortable there anymore. And we hope that we've provided a comfortable space and lots of varying types of spaces so that you can really move around and take care of your mind, take care of your body, take care of your career. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now because I want Lenora to share with you some of what she has learned as she has coached other companies through this process. Lenora?
Thank you, Leslie. Well, I'm really thrilled to be here because I met Jason and Leslie when this was just a sparkle in their eye. It was really fun to meet them and hear about what they wanted to do. And I had never heard of co-working. And they brought all this research to me. And I'm used to people coming to me with ideas typically that are taken from their past, things that they've already leveraged in their corporate careers. And these two have formidable careers already in other industries. And so the idea that they were coming together to create something that had never been done before was really exciting for me. Anyway, what I do for a living is business development consulting for entrepreneurs. And basically, I'm building a community of people who prosper doing what they love to do every day. And people like Jason and Leslie are the kind of people that I work with. These two represent that partnership, if you will. Jason, I'd say, on the logic side, typically, and Leslie, lots of magic. And so we had a lot of fun. I'd say just even, auditioning ideas, the three of us brainstorming together. And it could be pretty predictable many times, who would have the idea that was more, the sky's the limit, and the one who's saying, who's going to do that? But then there was also, we got the finances, and then, Leslie is more, Jason was, well, that'll be okay. We don't have to worry about the details. And Leslie's like, well, wait a minute. What number is that we're going to put down? So they did a really good job of balancing each other out as partners. And that impressed me because I like to see my clients get very, very picky about who's in their network. So I like the idea even more that there's a physical space where people can come and hang out together and say, I know it's a safe place to talk about my idea. I know it's a place where I can see if my idea will pass the Giggle test. Or somebody will tell me this smells bad, like something that's been sitting in the refrigerator for a long time. I know it's a place where I can express my fears. And I have one entrepreneur client who I just love because one day I was talking about failure and how did he feel about failure? And he said, failure, what's that? You just do something else. It's not over till you're dead. So I was like, wow. Okay, so you have to surround yourself with people like that. I'm just really, really excited that there is a physical place where people can build a community where people are prospering doing what they love to do. I mean, you've made a container for it here, and that's way more than I could ever do. So I really applaud you. Thank you for making it happen.
Leaf, I'm so happy to have you in our community, and we have some common communities together, and I just would love for you to come up and say whatever it is from your heart. We want to get to know you a little bit, and you're representing our membership here. You're the future of OfficeXpats.
So I'm Leif Utney, and I have been living on Bainbridge Island for about 5 years. Moved out here from Minneapolis, where I'd been working as a journalist at the old family business, a magazine you might know called Utney Reader, where we are living very much another facet of the same what I call the sharing economy that co-working represents. The best thing about co-working is the accelerated serendipity. The accelerated serendipity that happens when you get these independent workers out of their home offices, out of their pajamas, into a shared space where they have some social interaction with their peers, where you get the hallway conversation that you would get at the office without having to all work for the same company. And the accelerated serendipity comes into play, especially when, say, I have a project and I need a website, and oh, there's a web designer right across the room, or there's a database programmer over there, or I'm trying to figure out how to. I've just hired a couple of people to work for me, and I'm trying to figure out how to pay them, and there's a bookkeeper right down the hall. That's the kind of thing that happens, and there's story after story after story of that accelerated serendipity at work in co-working spaces all over the place. I've been living at this co-housing community 2 blocks up the hill, and we have a pretty cool bunch of 80 neighbors, and often, because I work from home, I don't get out beyond the walls of co-housing. So this I see as an opportunity to get out and get to know many more of my sort of next tier neighbors here across the island. One of the things that is happening across out there in the co-working world is people are starting to look at co-working as a platform upon which you can develop and serve other ideas and services to the community or to a region.
In communities, oftentimes there are really wonderful ways that you can start doing bartering, you can do time banking, and those are ideas that we plan to develop. But there's a specific play on those ideas that I'm working with somebody on right now, and we want to use the OfficeXpats community as a way to incubate this idea. And that is, it's called Scalaborate. And it's about people who have skills that they want to offer and people who have things that they want to learn. So it's going to be a collaboration of teachers and learners, and you can't be one without being the other. If you're going to be a teacher, you have to be a learner. If you're a learner, you have to be a teacher, and that's just the way it's going to work. And it's not just the skills that you come with professionally, but it could also be that you're a fabulous cook, even though you would never get paid for doing such a thing. So I just want to kind of put those out there as teasers that these are just a couple of ideas, but these are the ones that we're going to be working on in the very near future. We definitely have we have a couple people to thank for this space here tonight. And Anne, would you come up here, please? So Anne has just gone above and beyond. It is just amazing what she has put her heart and soul into this place. The colors, the rugs, the gorgeous pieces on the wall. She's gone shopping for us. She's gone shopping with us. I mean, you just cannot believe what she has done. So thank you so very much. And
So much fun.
so much
fun.
Oh, and the other thing is that this honey is Jason's honey from Jason's bees. And I was going to make a cute little label, and it was going to have something really clever to say about Jason, and I just didn't. I didn't make it. So you just need to know that those are local bees with tender loving care from Jason. It's probably no surprise, Lenora, we'd like you to receive a special appreciation from us. And
Thank you.
Okay, so the cutting board, I want you to know that this cutting board was made by my son Braden's friend.
Oh my God.
His name is Nick Allen, and his work is for sale at the youth market.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very responsive and model clients. I love my gifts. Thank you.
Okay, so I just want you to know that this is as local and as micro as it gets.
Thank you.
Eric, we need you up here.
We have hopes and dreams for office co-working because it's a valuable service, it's a community builder, it's a way for you to know your neighbors, work with your neighbors, and really, best word I heard tonight was the accelerated serendipity.
Ooh, yeah.
What a cool expression for what this is all about. So good luck to you, and I'm so proud to have you here.
Thank you very much.